guys? I'm back for another one, but now I'm doing something a little bit different. Because I couldn't find the one suggestion I was looking for. I think it had something to do with like a high school sporting reaction or something. I just couldn't find it for the life of me, man. Not on my notepad. I went from my notepad to my YouTube studio and scoured these comments for like half an hour now, bro. I wasted time. Editing takes a while, bro. It's not just shooting. So I'm just gonna do a comedy reaction. This one was suggested a while back by I'm Dave Matthews. He suggested this like a month ago. Imagine. I only got to it now. Sorry, I'm Dave Matthews. But I'm gonna be reacting to this Tom Segura guy. And unlike some of these comedians that I've reacted to, and like I know who they are, I've just never seen their stand-up comedy. I don't know who this guy is. At all. I don't know who Tom Segura is. But let's see if it's funny, man. I'm in the mood to laugh, you know. It's halfway through the day, man. What kills you?
I can't tell you where to go. I can tell you where not to go. Wherever they film the first 48 on A&E. Oh, if you're not familiar with the show, here's what it is. Camera crews follow real homicide detectives for the first 48 hours after a murder. And the reason that that time distinction is so important is that after 48 hours, they give up on that murder. They're like, that's some old shit. What do you want to do today? You're like, how about you?
I remember watching this with my dad. Because me and my dad didn't really watch a lot of stuff together outside of sports. We had different interests. But one thing we did watch together outside of sports was like these docu-series and these reality shows that were related to real life. You know what I'm saying? Like South Beach Tow, or you know, freaking 1,000 Ways to Die. You know, some shit like that, bro. Like stuff like that. And I remember watching this. Let's continue.
Keep trying to solve that murder, man. That shit happened on Monday. It's Wednesday. We're not going to solve that shit. Really. There are so many amazing moments on that show. So many. A lot of the episodes take a similar path. I'm blown away, first of all, at how many times there's a witness to a murder. It's crazy. I always thought murders happen in dark alleys. Nobody saw shit. No. Every other episode, they're like, you see that shit? And I was like, I saw that shit, yeah. Where? Right fucking here. Really, I was standing here, and then he killed that dude there. What'd he look like? He was like 5'2" to 6'8", something like that. And you're like, that's the fucking description you're gonna give us? Uh-huh. Anything else about him? Yeah, he had ears too. Thanks, man. No problem. They still will sketch that shit out. I don't know. And they show it to people. Do you know this guy? And everyone's like, nah. But then one guy will be like, yeah! That's Cricket right there! You're like, oh shit. You know him? I've been knowing Cricket 27 years! What's his real name? Man, that's just Cricket. I don't even know. Stop being white and weird. That's a perfect fucking impression, and you know exactly who that was, okay? Yeah, it's a black guy, and he's wearing a wife beater, and he's got a...
Yo, bro, that's usually a hood guy or a homeless guy. I know from those old American, reality shows, bro. People who talk like that, they deep in the hood, man. They deep in the hood. They are actually wearing a wife beater. Or they're homeless, bro. They street guys. They're just in the streets and shit, and they see everything, and they know everything about the neighborhood. Dog the Bounty Hunter like encounters guys like those damn near every 2 episodes that I used to watch that shit with my dad.
On a dirty hat, and he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. And he looks like he's about 33, but you find out he's 76 years old. And he speaks super aggressively to the cops. I've been out here for a minute! And they're like, all right, Jesus Christ. When was the last time you saw him? He came through with jellyfish last week. They were looking for some smoke. And they're like, all right, Jesus Christ. They always cut to the whitest detective from that guy, too. They cut from that guy to the guy who's like, I don't think he's going to help us out. We're going to have to find Cricket on our own. That show has the best moment in television. It's the most dramatic thing you could ever see. Because it's real life, and that is the interrogation. The interrogation is amazing. Because here's the thing about drama. If you want to have a great, dramatic moment, raise the stakes. Guess what? There's no higher stakes than somebody being questioned about taking somebody else's life. It's inherently compelling television. It is also super serious. But the detectives insist on using the suspect's street name, so the whole thing turns into a fucking cartoon. Like, they're literally like, your life is on the line. We need to talk to you. Why don't you have a seat? Little stank, why don't you sit down for a second? Did you or did you not know Dookie shoes? I don't know no Dookie shoes. I got a picture of you hanging out with Dookie shoes. I mean, I seen them. I don't know. And then they'll throw one bit of evidence against the wall, hoping it'll solve the case. They'll be like, well, we were talking to Naamin. He said that you were at the 7th.
Not Naamin. No, not Naamin. What the fuck?
11 last week. And he'll be like, yeah, I shot him in the face. And you're like, God damn, really? That's all it took to break you? Dude, lie. Lie for longer.
What the fuck?
You can kill somebody, you can't lie for 10 fucking minutes about it? Like, dudes will break on anything. They'll be like, we heard you had on a blue shirt last Friday. Yeah, I stabbed those 4 people. Dude, a lot of people have blue shirts, man. You can still get out of this. Here's what I've learned watching that show, okay? Lawyer up.
Naamin.
You can't handle that shit. Everybody's like, I'm gonna talk to the cops and straighten this whole thing out. You're gonna do 25 to life. Have fun with that, man.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for a lawyer. I've seen 300 people get interrogated on this show. 2 of them were like, can I talk to a lawyer? And both times the detectives were like, fuck! And then at the end of those episodes, it said on the screen, all charges against Tayshawn were dropped. Or Jim, pick a fucking name. Let's be honest, there's no Jims on the show. I've seen every episode, and none start with, hey Bryce, can we talk to you for a second, man? Where were you last Friday? I was over at Tanner's house. Then Skylar had a party, so we went over there. And then we picked up Connor and we had pancakes. Sorry, bro. The detective, bro.
Who is this guy? Is this a whole special? Oh shit. Naamin. Oh shit. I actually had a logical thing to say. Wait. Let me say it. Let me not get wrapped up by how funny that was. He's true about the lawyer thing, bro. He's true about the lawyer thing because in a lot of cases, especially in America, especially pertaining to minorities, again, as I said, educate me because it's from what I'm seeing on the news and what I'm seeing from popular cases that unfold or cases that are brought to light. A lot of the times, police either are corrupt or they speed up the case to close it fast. And people who don't have the necessary lawyers or whatever defending them usually end up getting the bad side of that deal. You know what I'm saying? Naamin. I can't believe there's a guy named Naamin. Sorry, man. It was racist, but it was racist in a charming way, bro. It was racist in a way where you're like, man, fuck out of here, you stupid. Oh, but wait, let me get back to my point. My point is, yeah, in those cases, bro, like, usually, like, you really don't know. People think they know because they watch TV and they see something unfolding, and then they see someone saying like one thing, like I want to, like, they'll quote one thing, and then they'll get away, and people will think it's that easy, but it's not that easy. And the cops, they're not like full on lawyers or anything, but they do know the law better than you, and they know how to get you where they need to get you in terms of things they think you know. So you really need to lawyer up in those situations, even if you are innocent. Especially if you're innocent, don't get wrapped up in your emotions and think I'm innocent. How dare they? I'm gonna beat the case, especially as a minority. I don't know why I'm advising Americans. I feel like I'm advising mostly Americans, and I don't know why I'm advising you about your own country. But I will do the same thing here in Kenya or in South Africa, especially in South Africa. I don't want to go to a South African jail if I was still there. I wouldn't want to go there. I don't know about Kenyan jails, but hey, bros, be scared shitless of South African jails, bro. I've heard stories, dog. Never, never, never. But yeah, man, it's important to lawyer up, especially if you're a minority and stuff, because usually, yeah, there's corruption, but there's also a system where, like, even cops around the world, they just want to pass you through the system because the system is just clogged with case after case, people getting murdered, etc., etc. Usually, it's not some kind of vendetta against minorities. I believe, from what I've thought about situations like this, it's usually they're just trying to close this fucking case because, like, the first 48, it might sound like some crazy shit, like after 48 hours, they just give up on investigating your murder due to the fact that a lot of the times we see a lot of, like, unsolved murders coming, like, being solved. But imagine out of that one unsolved murder, how many were just not solved and given up on. That's usually the thing, and that's usually of not just like a lack of evidence or the case just getting harder to solve, but just because the system is clogged up, bro, with case after case, bro. People are just getting passed through the system. I was robbed and stuff, and the police could have gone out there and made an effort to, like, find the people who robbed me once, and they literally had all the time, but they just gave up midway. You know what? They swamped with work. So, bro, understand the police's situation and lawyer up and protect yourself so you can even help them get you out of the system as fast as they can and get you out of their hair. Help them. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications. Thank you for this, Dave Matthews, if you're seeing this. And God bless all of you, man. Let me finish this shit and get to the shit I gotta do. Bye.
Pussy, here's your salsa. I don't need a roster. Houston has a problem, bitch. Me called Costner. Worst.